Welcome to the last in our AAPM webinar series. I'm Andrea, a member of the product management team responsible for our stereotactic phantoms and the QA StereoChecker for machine QA. Today I will present an overview of our latest innovations for CyberKnife QA, including an introduction to QA StereoChecker 2.0, coming soon, and our new released CyberCross device. Just a note before I get started, this webinar is being recorded and will be available on our website in a day or so. If you have questions during the presentation, please type them in the comment box on your console and I'll address them at the end of my presentation. Simplicity, workflow, results, reimagined. The QA StereoChecker is a high-resolution portable amorphous silicone detector for machine QA. While originally designed specifically for CyberKnife QA to provide a fast and filmless means to perform QA, it may also be used on other Linux systems to provide quick analysis of single-field images. Since performing QA with film can be an arduous and expensive task, not every possible QA test is done on a daily basis, but honestly, confidence in stereotactic treatments gained through rigorous QA is very important, and if there is a way to perform more QA tests more frequently in less time, then physicists deserve that opportunity, which is provided by QA StereoChecker. Take the MLC picket fence test, for example. It is a recommended daily test. However, it is only a subjective test without any recommended test criteria to measure against. Whereas the garden fence test, recommended for monthly QA, does have test criteria and error thresholds recommended by Accurate. Each of these tests takes the same amount of time to run on the machine, so why not perform the garden fence test daily with the QA StereoChecker? Knowing the MLCs pass those 4 test criteria is surely a great way to start the day's treatments with the highest level of confidence. QA StereoChecker has been reimagined as a locally hosted web application, making navigation throughout the software easier and faster. While a user acquiring data will lock out other users from performing QA, additional users may access the software at the same time to review QA or examine QA trending data. Images are acquired with a single click, and within mere seconds, the full image analysis is done, with results displayed, saved, and trended automatically. From the basic software interface to a richly enhanced user interface, QA StereoChecker continues to provide amazing 200 micron resolution, detecting errors well below Accurate's recommended thresholds for all tests. The ability to examine radial profile results against a baseline at every 5 degrees provides the details behind the results to facilitate troubleshooting any issues. From the old to the new, where we have added an iris panda test to the existing fixed cone panda test. As a reminder, the panda stands for position and delivery analysis. This test replaces the Accurate film-based AQA test. Not only does it replace the AQA test, it provides more complete information as the results include the left-right, superior-inferior, and anterior-posterior shifts, in addition to the total magnitude shift. From the semi-quantitative MLC test to an absolute MLC position test, the MLC garden fence test has been completely reconfigured. The MLC leaf positions are analyzed against Accurate's 4 recommended criteria. 2 test criteria examine leaf positions by bank, percent of leaves passing per bank, and the mean offset for each bank. The other 2 criteria are specific to individual leaves, the number of segments where the leaf position is offset by greater than 0.5 millimeter, and whether any one leaf position is offset by greater than 0.95 millimeters. Hovering over a leaf tab will display the expected position, the actual position, and the deviation from expected. Review tickets are brand new to the software as well. These tickets provide the daily QA summary results for review and sign-off by an authorized physicist. Individual or multiple tickets may be marked as reviewed, with an opportunity for the reviewer to add additional comments that become part of the record, the report and permanent record. If any alerts or errors are noted on the ticket, the timestamp is a link back to the daily results. Single field analysis for Linux and CyberKnife QA is reimagined as monthly QA. Like all daily QA tests, single field images are acquired, analyzed, results displayed, saved, and trended with a single click of a start button. Metrics for flatness and symmetry, field width and penumbra are calculated and trended. Full inline and cross-line profiles are provided. Brand new to StereoChecker 2.0 is the addition of a SQL database, which enables the trending of all metrics analyzed within the software. A dashboard summary provides a quick overview, with full data displayed in chart and table views. Last but certainly not least are the reports. We now provide nicely detailed reports for both individual QA sessions and longitudinal data. As I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, we have a new product to simplify Phantom and QA device setup on CyberKnife systems, the CyberCross. As with many of our products, it is thanks to physicists sharing their clinical and QA challenges that led us to develop a solution for one particular challenge. What is that challenge? Well, as many CyberKnife users or potential customers know, this system is not equipped with a crosshair marker of any type, as the system uses fiducial, skull, and spine tracking for positioning. However, the system is equipped with an internal laser, which the CyberCross converts into a crosshair. CyberCross is simple to install and use to accurately position all types of QA equipment in the direct primary beam of the CyberKnife system. The CyberCross device can be installed on fixed, iris, and incise MLC collimator housings. CyberCross attaches to the CyberKnife system's proximal coupler and is held in place by set screws. CyberKnife commissioning and annual QA require the acquisition of scans at a 15-degree offset. Once again, a laser point is insufficient for easy realignment of a 3D water scanning system. This task is made fast and easy with the CyberCross installed and locked in the offset position. The CyberCross uses a lens to create a laser crosshair. As such, the device requires a simple calibration procedure before first use. Note that this calibration will be machine-specific. Adjusting the lens affects the shape, line thickness, and location centering of the crosshair. These diagrams highlight the calibration steps, with the black reticle representing the calibration template and the red reticle representing the laser crosshair beam. Here, our QA StereoChecker alignment markings are used to adjust the device crosshair shape and location. Once calibration is completed, it can be used anytime a crosshair is needed. It is easily attached for alignment, then detached for QA procedures, such as delivering QA plans for analysis with or preferably without film. No presentation about CyberKnife is complete without talking about our full package solution. Our stereotactic dose verification Phantom, SDVP for short, or Baby Blue, as some of you may know it. This compact Phantom is versatile and easy to use for QA commonly done with detectors and film. The top hat and cradle are newer additions to the SDVP. The cradle lifts the Phantom to securely position it for posterior lesion QA. The top hat includes tighter fiducial marker placement to facilitate fiducial tracking for smaller targets. Detectors commonly used in the SDVP include our X-Rated A26 micropoint chamber, the ideal reference class micropoint chamber with a spherical spot size of 0.3 millimeters, and our scintillators. The W1 scintillator is a dual channel detector used in combination with our best-in-class Supermax electrometer. The W2 has a 1x1 millimeter fiber and is used in combination with the Max SD for water scanning. Both have a KQ of 1, making them ideal for stereotactic QA. My colleague Shannon Holmes did a fantastic presentation on small field detectors earlier this week that can now be accessed on our website. Our QC KV Phantom and CyberKnife stand and the accompanying PIPS Pro software are excellent tools to perform QA on the KV imagers used on CyberKnife machines. And that, folks, brings me to the end of my presentation. So I'll give you a moment to type in any questions that you might have. If you do have questions or would like to have a personal demonstration after this presentation about anything I've shared today, please reach out to our team at sales@standardimaging.com, or you can reach myself at azens@standardimaging.com. You can also find more information about all Standard Imaging products on our website at standardimaging.com. Let me check to see if there are any questions. And I am not seeing any. So with that, I will say thank you. Thank you very much for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of the AAPM show. Here's hoping that we'll see one another in person at next year's meeting. Thank you, and bye-bye.